Now we'll work on the second section of the feet. Let's adjust our range slider so that our start time is about a frame 185, and we'll adjust our end time so that it's set to frame 260. So we'll be working on this chunk here. And for one, if we go and play back from frame 185, notice the feet are springing up way too slow and they're planting way too slow as well. Okay, and we also get them sliding around like they're on ice skates or something. Okay, so we need to fix that. Let's bring back our control curves. And for one, what we want to do is select our knee controls and our feet controls too, so we could also get to the channels for the feet, the other channels. And let's take this key on frame 196 and let's move it up some so that the character will spring up to his feet faster. So we'll move it to frame 192. Now notice when the character springs up, he's springing up faster, and if we hit play, here's how it looks. Great. And now we'll go ahead and work on having the feet planted, and we need to have them planted a lot sooner than this. So let's take this key on frame 216 and let's move it down some so that it now lies on about frame 196. So here's what we get when we hit play. Great. So now the feet are being planted when we want them to, but notice at about frame 196 the raised ball is up when the feet should be more planted here, totally planted on the floor. So we need to fix that, and the raised ball should actually come up at about this time here. And then we also, of course, have the feet sliding around. Okay, so we'll need to fix that, and let's work on the sliding first. We'll just go to frame 196 and let's middle mouse button click where we want that sliding to end for right now on frame 251. So we'll just press Shift W and Shift E, and we'll also key the heel pivot channel, and on the raised ball channel let's go ahead and put in a value of 0 there because the feet should be planted at about that time. And this key on frame 251, if we need to, we'll go ahead and adjust it later, but for right now we'll just want to move it there so we can worry about the rest of this section. Okay, now we can start bringing our focus to the raised ball channel. Okay, so let's go to about frame 196, and remember we want the raised ball coming up at around this time, so at about frame 206. So we'll go there and key the raised ball there. Then we'll go to frame 196 and just put in a value of 0 for the raised ball. Great, so now if we scrub through, the feet are being planted when they should, and as the character comes up, there goes the raised ball. The balls of the character's feet are rising as they should. Great. But I think on frame 206 we can have them raised a little bit more. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Have them raise some more. Alright, now we'll scrub through and we want to focus on the character's movement. Okay, so he's starting to move up, so the raised ball is going to start moving down, and it is right now. So we're getting some nice motion from it. And let's lock in that motion. So, okay, so he stops moving down at about frame, or stops moving up at about frame 219, excuse me. So we'll go there and we'll key the raised ball. Then when we scrub past, notice he's starting to lower himself again. But the balls of the feet are dropping as well, so we'll need to fix that. Okay, so let's see. He stops lowering himself at about frame 239. So we'll go there and we'll raise up the raised ball channel here. Alright, great. So here's what we get, and then when we scrub past, notice the feet plant at about the time we want them to. Awesome. So when we hit play, here's our result. Okay, so what else is wrong with this section? Well, that would be the knees. Notice how the knees are pointed inward when they should actually be more out. So we need to fix that. Okay, so let's go to frame 196 and just select the knees. And on frame 196, we'll bring them out a little bit more so they're pointed outward. Okay, and right now it's not a big difference, but the pole vector is still supposed to be pointed outward like this. Then we'll go to where the character is down at about frame 206 and bring them out some more. Okay. What about there? Maybe even adjust this right knee some more. Alright, great. And let's see. Let's go to frame 251 and we'll have them out there as well. So we'll just go to our knee controls and bring them out, point it outward as they should be. And notice that pretty much finishes up the knees. We just need to adjust them on frame 239 so that they're out a little bit more. So let's do that. Okay, great. So when we scrub through, okay, now our knees are fixed. And with all of these things done, we can now go ahead and do a play blast of our results. So start back from the beginning and find a nice view to play blast from. How about more of a front view, and start a render. Here it is. Great. So with that done, that actually completes the second section, and it also completes this lesson. So in the next lesson, we'll begin working on the third section.